What are you doing? Hey, how's it going, buddy? It's good to see you. You're sitting in a hammock? I need your help over here weeding. We gotta water. We gotta put drip irrigation in. We gotta spray because the beetles are taking over. We gotta pull all the weeds out. I actually gotta run a tractor through here right now. We got so much stuff we need to do. We gotta work, man. What are you doing sitting in the hammock? I'm gardening. Yeah, yeah. I'm back to Eden gardening, man. It's this new thing. You know, everybody's doing it. Back to Eden garden. No, you see, you don't have to do anything. You just plant your stuff in the ground and leave it alone. And you got all this time to hang out and rest and read a book and get caught up on some overdue sleep here. Garden of Eden. Are you sure? This sounds like a cult, man. No, it's not a cult. This guy, his name's Paul Gauchi. I think he's from Washington, right? God told him that he was doing everything wrong, and he had to take a bunch of wood chips and just spread a bunch of wood chips everywhere and put all the stuff in the ground, and God told him that this is the right way to do it, and everything turned out beautiful, man. Everything turned out great. He just left everything alone, and the wood chips he didn't have to fertilize it, he didn't have to weed it, he didn't have to do anything, man, and God told him to. Yeah, that kind of sounds like a cult. No, it's not a cult. Let me let me show it to you. Come here. Come on. Let me take you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, I don't need you to show me anything. I need you to come over here and help me right now, buddy. No, seriously. Seriously. Let me show you. And I just need you to hold this camera for me. All right. I'll hold the camera for you.
A few moments later.
This is our wood chip garden. The easiest way to grow a vegetable garden. You don't dig, you don't till, you don't do anything. You just plant the stuff in the ground. Now the first thing you need is wood chips. And these wood chips here are 2 years old. We just had them dropped off. We let them sit here for about 2 years. Let everything kind of break down. Let the pile kind of start to sink down and decompose and start to make really good rich soil. You know, where it starts to turn nice and black like that. And I've got corn. I've got corn growing in here. Tomato, squash, just about everything. But I want to show you this tomato plant that's right over here, because it is a beast. Now we've got some corn growing right here, but right here is a cherry tomato. Look at this. Look at this thing. Here's the back side of the corn with the squash growing around it, and here's this giant cherry tomato. Look at this thing. Covered in flowers, covered in fruit, and it's just branching out. The cage can no longer contain it, and it's just gonna eventually just keep spreading out. Look how many tomatoes are in here. It's just loaded. They go all the way back there. Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. Come down here. But wood chips, guys. They're growing in wood chips. The easiest way to grow a vegetable garden. Now, obviously, you got to continually keep adding wood chips after, every couple years and stuff, because eventually this will just break down, and as you can see, the weeds will start to eventually just take over and turn it right back into your yard. So you got to kind of keep adding wood chips, pull out any of the bad weeds and stuff like that, and the stuff that really is really competitive. But look at the tomatoes just creeping along over here. Oh, here's some tomatoes. A whole bunch. So this one was doing the best. This one here is a beast of a tomato. And this is just an idea of what growing in wood chips can do. And as long as you let them break down enough, give them a couple years to kind of really break down. And a lot of that has to do with moisture. If you're in a really dry area, keeping the wood chips moist will make them break down a lot faster. And we got little cucumber dudes. So you can see the squash is starting to take over these tree branches I put in here. No fruit yet, just lots of male flowers. So we'll see. A bunch of potatoes. So thanks for watching, guys. This is what wood chips can do. If you want a really simple garden, you don't really want to do a lot of work, you're probably really busy, you work 70, 80 hours a week, but you still want to have good fresh food and want to have a vegetable garden. This is really low maintenance, really easy, and the amount of time put in versus what you get out is huge. It's huge. You get a lot more out of it than what you put into it, and this is it. And I noticed that the stuff I planted from seed in here did a lot better than the transplants. Stuff, you know, little seedlings that I bought and put in the ground. The seedlings did the best. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. I'm gardening.
Toasty!